3 points, your thoughts?
Thoughts on that game? Good 3 points. Didn't play anywhere. I'd probably say not a negative because it's not. It's just being honest. It's probably our worst performance of the season. I'd say we showed just looked nervous, looked a bit, lacking in confidence, and we're just at that stage where we need to build for next year and get into a better position because we have got some good players. I know they aren't showing it, but we just look like a team that's lacking in a lot of confidence. But like you say, your first thing you said on the interview was they're young, and they are young, and they've got to learn quick, and we have to do that. And if we can get some experience in to help them, we will probably try to do that, I'd imagine. So we just got to, keep what we're doing is we have to experiment with players, and we have to give players opportunities to play, because obviously there'll be a stage where we need to build for next year, and we need to know who's going to be with us, who's not going to be with us, and that in a nutshell is not because we're trying to be clever. We're just trying to give players a little bit of a leg up, just to say, go on in, you're going to sink or swim, and that's the position we're in.
I have to say, Nathan Otokinyero tries his heart out. As you quite rightly said, the ball was so clearly behind the line. He needs a goal, doesn't he, Robbie?
Yeah, because when you're a forward, it breeds confidence when you can score.
You know that.
And he is trying his hardest, and is it working for Nathan at the minute? No. But, he's got to stick with it. He'll be disappointed because Dan stepped up and scored 2 goals. But on the whole, like I say, it goes back to we're just lacking in confidence. And it's up to me and Jay to get that out of them. And we will. We will become better, we will become stronger. And we just need to be in that position. I said to the players before, and we just want to finish as high as we possibly can now. Me, and I know what Jay's like, our desire is to go, 7-8 points ahead of us. We can make that up. We've got Margate here on Saturday, so that's another opportunity that we can close the gap again. And we've got to feel like that, we've got to believe in that, because what it does is it instills confidence and belief. I don't want to be petering out to the end of the season. I want us to try and play on the front foot, but we must play better than tonight. And like I said to the players before the game, there's no pressure, just relax, go out there and play on the front foot and go and entertain the supporters. And to be fair, listen, supporters will go home happy because we've got the 3 points, but the bigger picture is we know we can play a whole lot better than that.
On a positive note, Alfie Bridgman came on. He looked quick, strong. How did you summarise his first game for the team, Robbie?
Yeah, I thought he'd done well, considering he hasn't even trained with us. So he's come straight from Pompey this morning, and for him to sort of do that, we felt I wanted to get him on, and possibly he's probably suited in a better position. And we may look at that Saturday. We might look at changing little sort of things around, and but we'll have a look at that, and we'll go from there. But as I'd say, I thought it was important, he's a good young player, he's local, and we can have a look at it.
You touched on it earlier, Robbie. See, and I said I know a young side, but possibly you need a bit more experience in the team to help those younger players.
Absolutely.
That's in your plans, obviously.
Yeah, of course it is. It has to be. You've got to get your spine and your core right, and that comes with a bit of experience, petered around with the youth. And don't forget Robbo. We didn't play Robbo tonight. He's experienced. He comes back into the fold for Saturday. And like I say, there'll be we've got Danny Helwick as well, who's a young kid, who's played a couple of games, and he's just on the fringes. And I've spoke to Dan and said, you've done nothing wrong. It's just I need to look at players and I need to see where other people are, and I know where Danny is. Danny's one for the future, and we're going to look after him. And it's important that, and he just keep the progression. What he needs to do is keep learning, keep listening. And he's got such a great attitude and a good commitment towards him. So, we're really pleased. We think that's a find. I know he's only played a couple of games, but in them 2 games he played, he thought he was an outstanding.
Thanks, Robbie, as always. Cheers, mate. Cheers.